County is located in Columbus, Georgia, and we are a pretty big school district. All total, there's about 56 schools. I would describe us as in more urban type setting. We have a high percentage of schools that are labeled as Title I schools. We have fewer non-Title I schools.
Our student body is pretty diverse, so we serve kids from a large variety of socioeconomic backgrounds. Our kids take pride in our school. I think overall, our school culture is a very positive one. So my colleagues and I frequently collaborate together, and I think that, our positive school culture originates in our administration. When teachers are valued to be professionals and treated as professionals, it leads to a happy work culture, and it trickles down to the kids. It really does.
What I really appreciate about our school district is its commitment to personalizing learning for students. We have been at this for about 3 years, and we're really moving forward in our 5-year plan to equip teachers to find out what students need to learn and to give voice and agency to students to articulate to teachers what they need to learn as well. So that's really been working well.
2 years ago, we opened up the district to a resource adoption. And I had been listening to my teachers talk and say, because of COVID, so many kids needed more support, that there was a deficit there. If kids struggle with reading, there's going to be deficits in other areas. So my original thought was that if we could catch the students in the 9th grade or the 6th grade, then maybe we could change the course of their middle school years with their reading for the better, or we could change their high school years with literacy for the better. So then they feel they have that confidence, and they feel good about their learning. So then that hopefully would have a ripple effect in other areas. So when Savis came, I asked, what do you guys have that we could see and hear about, that would help students grow with literacy? And of course, they told us then about ILIT 45.
And many of the teachers thought, wow, this would really help address our students with special needs. And we're getting a large influx of ESOL students. And we felt like this would be a really great way to harness what they actually need.
In Muscogee County, we like gradual release. Then we also are a personalized learning district. ILIT 45 is definitely set up for personalized learning. Because the product supported both of those instructional initiatives that we support here in Muscogee, then that was a definite plus for teachers when choosing the new resource. And then Savis was chosen as the new resource for literacy. ILIT 45 is a program where they take the grade diagnostic, and then based off of how the student performs on the grade diagnostic, it's personalized, and then they are prescribed interactive readers based off of their need, the student's needs.
The expectation in high school is that students are reading to learn, to actually get to a place where they can teach themselves. What I love about ILIT is, in addition to the interactive reader, it was the time to read. Time to read allowed students to actually choose what they wanted to read, and we could either discuss or use the journal prompts for actual writing. So that kind of went along with our personalized learning, where students get to actually choose something out of, the lack of choices that they have throughout the day.
So ILIT really focuses on reading strategies, teaching them those valuable reading strategies to not just read, but to stop and think and interact with the actual text itself. And I think that that's the most valuable thing about ILIT. Vocabulary is really important, and ILIT really equips them with the skills, I'd say, to break down those larger words so that they're not so intimidating. So like one student said to me the other day, I feel like I just don't dismiss words that I don't recognize anymore. And I thought, okay, that's good. This is working.
Outlet is an important part of Muscogee County School District because it does really highlight personalized learning in a very unique way because the program is so unique. And that's what we're leaning to, students having voice and choice in their learning.
Everybody has shown tremendous growth across the board with every aspect of all the things associated with ILET 45. Lacey Martin, she had 2.7 years worth of growth, so she really did get a lot of her kids back on grade level or as close to grade level as possible. And then Isha Granger got her ninth graders 2.9 years worth of growth on the interactive readers.
By year end, my 7th period class had the highest gains in the entire district. The students showed up every day, or as often as they could, and they were invested in me, and I was appreciative and equally invested in them.
I am optimistic because I think part of why a program or a curriculum or a resource goes well is when the teacher feels good about it. And so now I've got 20-something teachers out there that do feel good about it. And so I'm hoping that next year it'll even be more powerful.